Ammar Kahif is the executive director of an Istanbul-based think tank focusing on the Syrian conflict and joins me now from our newsroom in Turkey. Good to have you with us, Ammar. So the Syrian regime has opened 3 humanitarian corridors for civilians in Aleppo. How safe are these going to be and where are these people going to go?
I'm not sure. I mean, people are going to go to other provinces, perhaps to Turkey, perhaps to Europe. Unfortunately, the regime has been very good at using hunger and starvation as a tool of war, waging war and then besieging areas, pushing people out of the population and changing demographic components of the city of Aleppo. What good is the city of Aleppo? It used to be a 2 million population. After everyone leaves the city, what good is that city for Syria and for the future of any political settlement or transition in Syria? That is very unfortunate.
Indeed.
As I hear today, the residents inside the city, and we have an office actually inside the city of Aleppo, and the residents are very concerned and worried whether these are to be trusted corridors. Those are not humanitarian corridors, those are escape routes. And perhaps the regime wants to use that for the next phase of negotiations.
And in fact, the Syrian regime has also offered an amnesty to fighters who lay down their weapons. Can President Assad be trusted on this?
After killing over 500,000 of the population, throwing out half of Syria's population outside of Syria, I don't believe this current regime could be trusted at any political settlement at this point.
OK, well, we have a situation where the Russian military experts are now heading to Geneva, ostensibly to discuss how to end the fighting in Syria. What are you expecting from that, if anything?
Well, ending the fight requires a political transition, a political settlement where those perpetrators who aggressed against the people from all sides should be held accountable, and a transition to a governing body according to the UN Security Council Resolution 2254. That should be the route, instead of besieging areas and pushing people and the population out of their residence and changing the demographics and then calling for an election to form a transitional governing body based on a new election, a new demographics, and a new Syria that we really don't know how. Whether it's going to be a united Syria or whether it's going to be a federal, especially with the Syrian Democratic Forces, mostly the Kurdish forces in the city of Aleppo, collaborating with the regime to corner the opposition into certain corners of the city and then giving them a way out to basically leave the city out of its population.
Ammar, good to speak with you. Thank you very much indeed for that. Ammar Kahif there in Istanbul.
Thank you.